Hi guys, Cheesy Moose here, and today's kind of a different kind of video. I know I've currently been really busy and I haven't been making my regular content as usual. Sorry about that. However, today I want to talk about a game called Balatro. Um, you see, normally I don't do these kind of review and videos where I just talk about a game, but I've wanted to play this game for a long time when it first came out, and I never really got around to it. And then it finally came out on mobile, and I was actually able to get this game, and I am now addicted to this game. And so I thought I may as well talk about it on this channel. And it's actually a really fun card game. And I was kind of surprised. I kind of thought I'd have obviously a little fun with it, but I didn't. Like, it has a really addictive and fun nature to it. We're trying to make all these different poker hand combos, and then what this game has really unique about it is that there are joker cards which you can add on, and then they help multiply your score, and the entire point is as you go on you have to reach these higher and higher bids and try and find ways to combine cards. And I really think it's just a unique game. It had a whole lot to offer about it. So, yeah, let's go over what this game has. So first, basic card game. There's nothing super special about that, but what really comes in here is the variety of cards that you can get. So as I mentioned before, there's jokers, which affect your game, and most of the time multipliers add to your multiplier. Which is really good, but you have to meet certain conditions. So some jokers only work if you're getting a pair, some only work if there's a flush, some give you a multiplier if you have all the same suit. There's so many different cards available in the jokers thing, and you can have 5 in total, and it's really fun to try and mix and match and get the most out of those combinations. Yeah. Another thing there is there are different kind of support cards that you can get, which are tarot cards, or I think they're just called planet cards, and they're just kind of a little boost you can give for a limited round, and then they're one-time use and then go away. Those are super cool as well. And you can also get just different cards to add into your deck so you have more of a chance of getting them. And those can either be regular cards, or they can have special modifiers on them. Like, some of them are gold and you can get more coins. Some of them, if you keep it in your hand, it adds a multiplier as long as it's not played. Other ones can give you more cards, or just more points. There's a whole lot of variety. Yeah, I just really enjoyed playing this game. It's simple, but it's fun. It seems like an amazing travel game. If I were to go on an airplane or something like this, I could totally see me getting lost into this game for hours. I've already spent, I've only had the game for I don't know, a day and a half, and I've already spent too much time on it. I want to say probably 2 hours, maybe 2.5, I don't know. Either way, over the course of a day and a half, I mean, that's probably not a bad amount of playtime, but it's definitely not good when I should be doing other productive things and I'm spending my time trying to just play this game. It's really fun. And I'm sure in the video it's showing how there's a shop, and then you have the option to either buy jokers, card packs of random sorts. So the card packs could either be those tarot cards or planet cards that I was talking about, as well as the regular cards. And then you can kind of pick one, which is really fun. Even though it is sort of a loot box system, it is really fun to do. They also have vouchers, which are something you pay a large amount of money for, so about $10 in the once you save up 10 coins or something like that. You get the voucher, and it's a permanent upgrade for your entire run through. And then your run ends when you obviously don't make the bid that you've made. And so what happens is the game runs in this really cool process where there's a small blind bid, a big blind bid, and then there's kind of a boss. And so the boss has certain requirements where, say maybe all cards that are diamonds can't be played, or something like that. Well, you can play them, but they won't count towards anything. Or Other ones are like you can only have this amount of hands or no discards or something like that in a run, which really kind of adds for a variety of different challenges you need to go over. And I think that it's a super cool system. One thing that I do wish they kind of did is with the boss thing, it's just kind of like a pin with a title, and I think the title is really cool, but I feel like they could have actually made the boss seem more like a character that you're trying to sort of defeat or win over. I don't know, I feel like they could have added a little more personality there. Other than that, this game is pretty awesome. They even have like new custom cards because they did like some crossover of a bunch of indie games. So like you can have like kings and queens from Among Us and I believe The Witcher, Dave the Diver, and there's one other game that I'm forgetting. But you can have those as all like the different king suits as the face cards, and I think that's pretty funny and kind of fun and clever, just a random crossover. I also think that it's kind of cool because as you go out, you can choose to start with different decks, and now the decks are pretty much all the same, just depending on the color. So like blue, you get to have one more hand that you get to play for each turn or whatever. But say like maybe you do the red one, you have one more discard, or yellow, you start with 10 coins, and there's a bunch of other ones that have a bunch of other circumstances that you start with. So there's always like a little bit of a different playthrough that you can try and go through. There's also card collections where the game kind of just encourages you to try out every single card by showing you, you know, on the main menu you can go to collections and see all the different kind of cards and stuff that you've actually collected and bought and used in the game. And I kind of like it. It does kind of make me feel like I have to, when there's a new card, I have to try and get them all unless it's really not helpful for the strategy I'm going for at the moment. Yeah, this game is way too fun. I know you're probably watching this and like, how is this game fun? If you get it, you will understand and you'll be just absolutely infatuated. You know, this game, it does cost, I believe it's $12.99 on the App Store. I don't know if it's on Google Play. I'd highly recommend it, especially as any travel game or whatever. This is kind of just I don't know, I just kind of found this game out of nowhere. You know, I was originally interested in it when it came to Switch, but I didn't, you know, go on and buy it there. And finally came to the App Store and I had some Apple gift card money, and so I just spent it here, and now I'm talking about this game. And yeah, I think it's an absolutely amazing game. Thank you for letting me rant about this. I'll try and get some more actual Cheesy Moose content going here. I know it's been slow. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to be trying to do my best to kind of improve my schedule a bit. Yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. Also, let me know if you do like videos like this where I just go and kind of talk about my thoughts on games or do reviews and kind of stuff, because that might be easier for me to do. I'm not really sure yet. Anyway, I'm Cheesy Moose, and I will see you next time.